Peeps, welcome back to the channel today. Yes, we are here for something different today. It's not a beautiful hair review. It's not a review on certain products. It's a review on how to get into this digital coin, okay? Like be a boss woman or a boss man and you're always looking for extra streams of income. Well, I'm gonna help you out today with some helpful tips. So if you're interested, stay tuned. We're hopping right into it. I opened my first Etsy shop in 2016 and I didn't open my shop right away. It took me time to figure out products I wanted to sell, you know, how to market. I've never had a business before. It took me time to get my about page, what I wanted to look like, get the products ready, get everything ready. It took time. I don't think I started actually selling products until maybe like 2018 or 2019. Yes, I know it was a long time, but between working and trying to get stuff done and trying to learn stuff and learn marketing, it's a lot, okay? So it took me a while to kind of get the rhythm going, okay? And when the pandemic hit, my shop, it was like, what am I gonna do now? So for me, I used to sell things such as like boutonnieres for like homecoming or weddings or birthdays. So it was a lot of handmade goods. I would literally have to make everything by hand and also work and also, you know, try to make sure that I'm trying to figure out how to market myself, how to advertise. Do I do Facebook? Do I do Instagram? You know, it took a long time to kind of learn these things. And I feel like people who are putting out content kind of don't tell you that. You think that you could just hop in and blow up overnight. It really takes time to get things going. It's not an easy process and it's not a quick process. So I'm just giving you the real tea and giving you the background on me, on how I got things going. So again, when the pandemic hit, it was like everything stopped. It's like, who's going to wear a corsage for what? To sit around the house? Nobody wants to do that, right? So it was like, I just shut my shop down. And as things started opening back up and people started going back to like homecoming and stuff, all my clients was hitting me up like, hey, are you going to open back up? Are you back in business? And I was like, unfortunately, no, because at that time, you know, even though we were kind of opening back up, but for me to get the items that I needed to make the things that I was making in the glam format that I'm known for, I couldn't because my suppliers were not getting their supplies. So unfortunately, I was like, I'm just going to shut it down for now. And, you know, I'm just going to focus on other things and work. And when 2023 hit, before that midnight hit, I said, you know what? I said, shit's back open. I said, you know what? I'm going for it. This my year. I'm about to get back into my coin. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I was like, you know what? Boom, let's get it done. Now, there's ways of getting it done a whole lot faster than the way that I was doing it. And I will tell you, I just opened up my new Etsy shop because I'm going digital. You're like, what is digital? So I'm going to be selling digital printables. These are like wall art that you can print out at home yourself, or you can send them off to like Walmart. You know, you can have them in certain sizes and you can kind of put them up on your wall. I'm going to be selling digital planners, like digital social media. Like I'm into social media. I'm a YouTuber. So there's like media kits and stuff that I'm going to be selling all digital that you can kind of go on a certain site that I'll send you a template. You can go on that site, you can edit it, you can download it and use it however you want. So that's what I mean by going digital. That's the new crave and the new world of how they're kind of doing things now. So I'm jumping on that bandwagon too. So within that, since I want to keep my Etsy shop separate, I'm still going to go back to doing my handmade goods, but instead of having like a shop that's all about, you know, weddings and birthdays and homecoming and mixing it in with my digital products, I quickly realized that that's not the way to go. So I split them out. I have one shop that's going to be focused on that. Then I have my other Etsy shop that I literally just opened a week and a half ago, to where I'm going to have all of my digital projects just in that one shop, so that when people go and find me, they're not confused about, well, what is she actually doing right now? So Within that, there are new tools and things that I have learned over time to kind of help me shape things. And it took me literally, when it took me from 2016 to start selling products from like 2018, 2019, it took me hours to shape and open my new shop with the help of AI. There are some other great AI tools out here if you're like, I can't get into ChatGPT. Trust me, I know, because I couldn't get in it either. It took me a while, okay? I just kept trying every day, and finally I was able to sign up. And I was like, yes, finally. How I'm using AI for my About Me page, how I'm using AI to shape my Etsy descriptions, how I'm using AI for hashtags, for tags, how I'm using it to grow my content on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm using AI for pretty much everything now, and it's literally a game changer. It's literally changing my life. I know you're like, we've heard it all, but if you're not using it and you haven't tried it, then you don't understand what we're talking about. But I'm going to get ready to show you exactly how I used it to shape my new Etsy shop. Let's get into it.
All right, love. So we're going to hop right into this video. So as you can see, I'm already signed into ChatGPT. Now, I will want you to go to this site up here if you are not, and it's chat.openai.com. And it'll bring you to where you have to answer some certain questions and you will have to create a login. Once you are logged in, you will see this kind of landing page right here. And you can pretty much get started with whatever you want to do. Quickly, I'm going to show you my Etsy shop that I'm using AI to kind of shape. And like I said, I opened it up just on March 9th. So it's still a new shop. And as you can see, I'm already creating sales already, which is awesome. And so I have used AI to pretty much help me with like all of my listings and descriptions and everything from my Etsy shop. So we're just going to hop back into ChatGPT. So the first thing I needed to do is name my shop, right? I needed to name it. I needed to come up with a name. I wanted something that was similar to me and also something that was about my YouTube page. So I wanted it to kind of relay the kind of same message all within the same brand. And so I asked it to create me 13 Etsy shop names using the word Slave by Sweetie. And we're going to hit this little generate button here. And as you can see, it starts generating me ideals. If you are a person that has like writer's block and you can't really think of stuff kind of like on demand, you can go in here and ask it to create you anything. And as you can see up here, I asked it to create me the same thing, and it came up with different names. As you can see, the names up here are very different from the names down here below. So you can kind of take these, like you can take 1, 2, and 3 and kind of make your Etsy shop name. And, you can kind of play around this to where it kind of matches you and your brand. The next thing is I used it for my About Me page. I was like, okay, what do I really want my About Me page to be? When people are landing on my shop, what do I want them to know that I'm doing? I'm creating a shop all about digital products. It's going to be wall art and templates. So I asked AI tool to kind of help me with that. So again, we're going to paste this here, and I asked it to create me an About Me paragraph for my Etsy shop. It's all about digital products, wall art, templates. And then we hit go. And just like that, it replies back to me and lets me know that it's given me examples of an About Me section that tells customers what my shop is actually about. And you can go in here and you can use it verbatim, or you can go in here and kind of use it and again, tailor it for your brand and kind of make it sound more like you than just kind of like a robot. But I did use this. I did add in some of my own words, so it's more playful and more me. But it took me from, like I said, my first shop trying to get all of this stuff done years, until literally one day I opened up my Etsy shop and had everything that I needed to go. The next thing that I use it for is like for my Etsy descriptions. So like right here, I asked it to create me a paragraph for my Etsy listing. And this was for some rose gold boss lady wall art. So again, we're just gonna paste that here and we're gonna ask it to generate me a paragraph about that. And it comes up with some beautiful things and descriptions and stuff that you can use. Again, take these, use these as they are, or make them more you and go ahead and add your own kind of spin to it. But this is a great way to where, like I said, if you're a person that has writer's block or you know what you kind of want to say, but you don't know how to say it kind of in a professional way, AI is helping me so much with getting this stuff done. The other thing that I use it for is my hashtags. Now, if you want me to create a whole tutorial about my Etsy listing descriptions and everything like that, leave me a comment below and I will also bring that to you. But I use hashtags in my Etsy listings. My previous shop, back in the olden days, and I say olden days, which ain't that far, but they would have you use hashtags at the bottom of your listings to help get it has like an algorithm within Etsy, just like anything else, to kind of get your items out there. And I still use this to today. I don't know about other people, but I use these at the bottom of my listings. And I'll just go over here and show you one of my listings here. So this is what I mean about how I put the hashtags into my listing. I just copy and paste them and put them at the bottom here. So I will use AI to help me generate those hashtags because again, I'm good with coming up with the item, but I'm not good with coming up with everything else that goes with it. I just need a little bit of help, and this has been a game changer. So just like that, it comes up with different hashtags to use within your printable art. And if you are an Etsy seller, you also know that you have 13 Etsy listing tags that you have to use as well. And again, to get your stuff out there in Etsy and get it going in that algorithm, you have to put certain tags in there so that your items will come up. So again, we're going to ask it to generate those Etsy listing tags. Now, also one key tip here is Etsy listing tags, it has to be within 20 characters. So you want to be specific in asking the AI tool and adding that in there. So when they're generating these tags for you, they're not generating tags that are over that 20 character mark. And then you want to go ahead and hit generate. And as you can see, it says, sure, here are 13 Etsy listings within 20 characters for your digital wall art. And boom, you literally just copy and paste. And so again, here are the tags within the Etsy listing to kind of get your items out there to where people can find you when they're searching in the Etsy shop. Again, you can kind of use this for everything that you kind of want to use it for. It's literally saved me so much time and so much headache with having to do so much research on Etsy and trying to figure out stuff and trying to look for stuff. I can literally do everything within minutes and have my items up there. It has helped me out so much. And this can be a helpful, useful tool for you as well if you can get in there. So the other thing is there is another AI. If you're like, sweetie, I can't get it into ChatGPT, cool, I got you. Here is another one that I use, and I'm just going to clear this out of here. So this little AI tool, and I'll leave a link in the description so that you can see it. So this one kind of does the same thing. And you can come in here and create a marketing slogan, a business name, hashtags, product description. If you're trying to get a headline for your LinkedIn, trying to have people find you, Instagram caption. I mean, there's a plethora of things that you can do in here that you can use this one for. And I really like this one as well. This is the one that I started using first because I couldn't get into ChatGPT. So I started using this one. So we're just going to go here and we're going to ask it to create us some Etsy shop names. We're going to use the same blurb here and ask it to create us one. Now, one of the things I like here is it asks you what kind of tone are you looking for? Are you looking for a friendly tone, a luxury tone, relaxed tone, professional, bold, adventurous, etc.? Since this is a business, I'm going to go with professional. But you can also go a little deep diver here and you can ask it certain things. And you can also change the language, which I thought was awesome. So we're just going to hit generate. And then just like that, it comes up with different shop names that you can use for your business. And these are all different shop names, very different from the other AI tools. So it's like, I would say use both of them because you never know. One might generate something better than the other. And then if you want more, you don't like those, you just hit that generate button and it will generate more names for you as it comes up with things. And like I said, I love this tool as well. And again, if we want to use like tags and stuff, I'm just going to go here and copy this. I'm going to go back to that AI tool and it says hashtag ideals. We're going to go ahead and paste that there and then we're going to hit generate. And again, just like that, it quickly generates us some hashtags that are very different, again, from that other AI tool. So it's like if you want more, just hit generate. And then you can easily, right here from this copy button, copy it and come over here and paste it in your listing if you want. Easy, easy peasy, right? I love that one. And then there's another one. If you are a Canva user, okay, they have a Magic Write tool in their docs section. And I'll start off from the beginning. So this is the Canva platform and Canva is free to sign up for. And if you want to use their Magic Write AI tools, and I'm not going to go into everything that I do for Canva, but you just want to open a document here. Once the document is open, you see this little tool here. You want to click on Magic Write, and you can pretty much ask it anything you want it to do, just the same as the other AI tools that we were using. So I asked it to create me a title for my Etsy shop, and I want it to be about digital products and printable wall art. And I'm just going to hit enter. And just like that, it comes up with Etsy shop names using the word Slave by Sweetie. And again, this AI tool is great. Each one gives you different ways of thinking of what you want to do. So I would say use all three, okay? Canva is free. This AI tool is free. This AI tool is free. Why not utilize all three of them? And you can come up with some great ideas for your business without having to do the slow work and research and everything else.
So we are back. I hope some of this information was helpful to you. You figured out some different ways that you can use these AI tools, not only in your personal use, but also in your business use. So hopefully this was helpful. If it is, give us a thumbs up. That really helps us out with getting this video out to more people. Also, if you want a full tutorial on how I do my Etsy descriptions and what type of things I use and how I do my downloads, or if you want a full tutorial on how I actually make my listings, please leave a comment below and I will bring those to you. And until next time, my sweets, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next video.